Hello, levels 5 and 6, 7. Today we're going to add a couple new bar exercises for you. And we're going to start with some Balancoire on attitude. This is a really nice hip opener exercise. And I'm specifically doing this exercise through attitude as opposed to a stretched leg in case you have minimal space like I do. This is a nice way to get your hips loose and get a grand battement-like exercise without potentially knocking all your furniture over in a small space. So let's go through the choreography. 5, 6, 7, 8. Your working arm will come to the opposite shoulder and Balancoire through the attitude. 1 and 2. Half rond de jambe through attitude and then back through to the front. 1 and 2. Half rond de jambe and through. And then 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close back. 7, 8. Reversing 1 and 2. Half rond and through. 1, 2. Half rond and through. Then 6. Balancoire on attitude. 5. The 6th one is front. Close. 7. Hold. 8. Okay. So a couple things to think about as we go through this exercise. I know a lot of us have seen it before, but let's go through some details, especially when you're practicing at home without the live feedback we normally get in class. As you're doing the rond de jambe, particularly on the en dehors, front to side, but it applies also en dedans. We really have to be careful with the standing leg, that we're opening the turnout there, we're engaging the glute, pulling the inner thigh forward so that the knee doesn't torque. So again, especially here, this moment is very easy for this leg to turn in from the top down, and that will torque the kneecap. So think 2 inner thighs opening as you take that rond de jambe. Again, same application from the back. The other thing, let me show you a different angle. When we are doing, again, that rond de jambe, we want to make sure that the attitude position side, we have the heel in front of the knee, in front of the hip. Otherwise, that means we may have gotten a little bit turned in or parallel as opposed to turned out. And just like a tendu side, we don't want this attitude position to be behind the standing leg. We have to be very cautious that it only goes to just in front of the standing leg. If you are blessed with 180 turnout, unlike the teacher, you may go directly across to the side of that leg. But for most of us, it's going to be about here, that attitude position. So you don't want to overshoot from the front, and when you're coming from the back, you don't want to undershoot. You want to really pull all the way to that spot. All right, so those two things, we're working on not torquing the knee and hitting a very clear position for the attitude décolleté, attitude side. All right, I'm going to start with the first side, and see, I'll film this straight on angle for the first side. Okay. And the music I'm going to use for this, oh dear, I believe this is Italian, which I don't speak. Libiamo nei lieti calici from Traviata. If anyone speaks Italian, I'm sorry if that was completely wrong. All right, let's give it a go. Ready, 6. Nice loose hips. Careful here, to the side. All right, let's take your second side, and I will do this from an alternate angle so you can see some of the details of each position. All right, that's it for our Balancoire on attitude. See you in your next video.